This is March 24th, 1990. There's Stan at the annual yard sale. And his nice home right behind him there. Yeah, why don't you get Kay to come out, Stan? And here comes Kay. This is their last day here in the Rainbow Village Park. They lived in that house there for 5 years. It was just 5 years ago today, almost, that we came and met these nice folks at this place right here. And we bought the place right next to them. Now he's trying to get rid of all his junk here. Okay, we'll come and see you then. That's Stan and Kay's neighbor over there making tea. Another view of the Van Kulen resident, and there's the master himself. He's just getting ready to take a shower for the big party tonight, and he wants me to come in and help him do his shower, I guess. Well, here's the scene for the big party tonight. There's the door, the folks will come in, and here we have arrangements, or I should say Lillian has made these beautiful setting table arrangements and so forth for 20 of the neighbors, and you'll see them shortly on the tape. This is our patio right beside the residence of Stan and Kay. Because every table has a tablecloth and napkins, and the cups are all set up, and this is about 4:30 Saturday afternoon, the 24th of March, 1990. And we have the American flag up there in memory of this occasion. Discussion as to whether we hung that up the right way, whether do the stars go on the right side or left side when the flag is hanging like we have there on the wall. So we have a discussion tonight and some debate, and hopefully somebody will tell us whether that is correct or not.
Yes, we'll rally around the flag, boys. Rally once again. Shouting the battle cry of freedom.
There's the other part of our house where we'll have people sitting in there this evening also to relax and visit and be interviewed. This is Lillian's work area here. She meets in there cooking in the slow cooker, and there's the plates all set out, and shortly she'll have the food set out, and she will serve up the food on the plates as she stands in her kitchen here, and we'll take it out the door there and deliver it to the people sitting at the tables. And here's the other part of our house, our living room, where we'll sit tonight and visit and interview people. And this is where we spent many wonderful times visiting with Stan and Kay here in our house when they come over to play cards or visit or just chit-chat for a few moments. Would you like to see the homes of the people that are going to be coming this evening to the big party, farewell party? Right across our road from our home and Stan's home is Al and Betty Davis. And next to them is Florence and John Birch in that unit right over there. Davis over there are from Maine, and the Birches right here are from Ontario. And next one up here is Ian and Ellen Reed. That's a neighbor there standing in front. That's somebody else. And these folks are from Ontario also. Beautiful new home right here. It came in about 2 weeks ago. Is Dan and Pauline Reichart, and they're from Pennsylvania. There with the for sale sign is Oscar and Pat Stone, and they're also from Pennsylvania. And these are all across the street on the south side of Elder Lane, across from Stan and Kay. And they have to look at these people every day as they get up. These families I just mentioned, they're across the street from their house. Side of the street, on the same side as Stan and Kay live, and you have Marion Holub, and she's from Florida. At least that's what she stays here most of the time. Ed and Geraldine Stellingworth, and they're from Indiana. They're the third house, or second house down from Stan and Kay. Going a little farther here to the left, and right next to Stan and Kay is Ada Theising, and she claims her home is Massachusetts. The corner of Ada's house, and there's Stan and Kay, and the Schroeder's next to them. Back side of Muriel and Bob White, one you see right here, and this is at the back side of Stan and Kay's house, and this is the view that the Whites provide for Stan as he comes out of his unit, which is the second one down there, and he sees this aspect of the Whites as neighbors, their rear end. I mean the rear end of the house.
Hi, Stan and Kay. This is Pat and Oscar Stone. We're going to miss you around here. It's been nice knowing you for 5 years.
Hi, Stan, Kay.
Up your mouth.
Oh.
Put the mic up your mouth.
Oh. Hi, Stan and Kay. We'll miss you. You've been good neighbors. We're sorry to see you go, but we're happy for you, too.
Hi, Stan. We sure I'd like to have you as neighbors. I used to get up early in the morning at 6:30 and look over your trailer and see if the light was on. Then I know you were awake and getting around and come out on the lawn. And then you'd more than likely have the sprinkler going, so I knew for sure you're wide awake. And here's Corky.
Hi, Stan. I hope you had a nice trip home. Hope to see you very shortly. And do come and visit us down here in Florida and also at our own home up in Consicon. If you want the big ones, come up north in Lake Ontario. And hi, Kay. Same to you. You've been beautiful to both of us. Thank you. Okay?
Ed and Geraldine Stellingworth. I heard Stanley's brother-in-law talking, and he was calling somebody Big Red. And I wondered who Big Red was, and that was Stanley McEwen, but he's far from being a redhead today. Then there were some people viewing the Old Faithful, and there was some Texas right close to the geyser there, and these people asked the other persons if they had anything that big in Texas, and they said no, but there's a plumber by the name of Stanley McEwen that can fix that leak in about 15 minutes. There.
Hi, Kay. We're going to miss you. Do you know that you were the first person that ever talked to me when I came to this park? And I really appreciated it. And I think of you often.
Sorry to see you go, Kay, and I have a word caution for Stan. He doesn't know where he's going right now, I understand. But if he goes to Florida, he'll want to watch the women down there. The married women wear a flower on the right ear the girls that are single wear a flower on their left ear, but watch the women, the girls that wear a flower on top of their head. They're desperate. Say Florida in that joke, I meant Hawaii.
I'm Al
I'm Betty.
Davis.
Okay, well, you
Well, the only thing I can think of when I first met Stan, he says the first time he bought an automobile, salesman told him to take it out around the block, try it out, see how it run. When he come back, he'd talk with him. So about 4 hours later, Stan comes in, he's all tired out. Salesman says, "What took you so long? Go around the block." Stan says, "I know." He said, "Boy," he said, "that was a lot of work." The salesman says, "What do you mean?" He says, "All I gotta do this." And he stepped on the starter and says, Stan says, "What's that noise?" Your turn.
well, there must be something more to it than that.
No.
Oh, okay,
He
well,
pushed it around the block.
we're going to miss them very, very much. And I think tonight was a lovely evening. We just enjoyed it very much. Well, I can't think of anything else. Whoop.
No, I'll just say they've been wonderful neighbors, and we all will miss them. And I guess that's about all that we have to say for them.
Hello, Stan and Kay. We know that this is your decision to leave Rainbow, and it's going to be, to us, quite a blow not to see you out in your lawn and cleaning things up and trimming and doing the things that you like. But you know you'll always be welcome back here at Rainbow if you ever decide. Pauline, would you like to say anything?
I was saying, I know that we're going to miss you all. And so long.
This is Daniel and Pauline Reichert.
Correct.
Reading, Pennsylvania.
Reading, Pennsylvania.
Hi, Stan and Catherine. This is Bob White, your back door neighbor. You know, Stan, Catherine, we really don't appreciate sometimes how good our neighbors are until they decide that they might leave on us. But the things I guess I can remember most about you, Stan, is how helpful you've been to all the neighbors. I always see you out there grabbing hold of tools and you're under buildings and everybody needs a hand. You're right there to help them. So I hope that wherever you go that you'll remember all your friends here, and we hope that maybe someday you'll come back to see us. And I wish one thing, Stan, that when you do leave, I'm hoping that you'll take that charcoal cooker with you, because I haven't been able to keep my windows up when you start your steaks and your roast out there. If you do take it with you, I'll be able to put that gas mask that I've had in the next yard sale. Okay, you guys have a good life, and we hope to see you again sometime.
Hi, Stan and Catherine. This is Muriel. We're going to miss you. We really are. It's so pleasant to see you out to the clothesline, running around there. I know when we came back, our porch had set a little bit, and we couldn't get the back door open. Stan was out there moving it every which way, so we finally got it going all right. We're going to miss you, and have a good life.
Marion Hollow, and we've known Stan since we got to the Rainbow Village here. But he's also a neighbor of ours up in Wisconsin. He's only about 36 miles from us, and I will be up there maybe this summer, and I will go over to visit them. And they've been a wonderful neighbor. I've had trouble with my sink and my toilet just recently, and he's always right over there fixing it for me, and it's working like a charm. I'm going to miss these good people very much. I imagine you're going to feel the same way. You want to say something for him?
My name is Ada Thiesing, and I have two of the best neighbors I've ever had, and I'm going to miss them terribly. Stan was always ready to give. I hope they get in touch with us again when they come back.
Well, I hope they find what they're looking for, a change and a place that they'd like to.
Yeah, and I wish them all the luck in the world on their trip home.
I think he has. He's pointing this way. Well, if I'm supposed to speak first, I just want to say how much we have enjoyed having Kay and Stan for neighbors. They are wonderful neighbors. They're out ready to help anytime. It's just fun to drop in and talk with them. They've done so much to make us feel at home. I'm going to let you tell about the first time we saw them.
Well, Stan and Kay, we hope you look at this before 10 years rolls around, and if it is 10 years, we hope that you have forgotten us. I want to say, Stan and Kay, that 5 years ago, almost to this day, we came here to this empty spot, and we saw you standing over there under your awning. It wasn't screened in yet, and we saw you, and we knew right away that you're the kind of people that we want to be neighbors of. We've been around a lot of places in the world, and we've learned to pick out people that we want to associate with, and you filled the bill right on that spot, and you haven't ever wavered from that image in our minds in the last 5 years. And we just hope that when you find a new place, that you'll fit in as nice as you have here. Everybody loves you folks for what you do. You never cause anybody any problems. You don't complain about your neighbors, and you're willing to help out, and you've got a nice family. You're good Christian folks, and we're going to miss you, that's for sure. Yeah, we got other good neighbors, and we'll probably get better acquainted with them after you leave, but there'll never be a neighbor to fill the void that you're creating when you leave this place tomorrow. And we wish you Godspeed in whatever you do and wherever you're going to go in the next few days, few weeks, few months, or few years. So long.
Into your house. And we had the welcome mat put out at that time, and that's great. So long.